Hello, I am Dr. Afshin Mazai, a surgeon, dentist, and prosthodontist. Today I want to talk about one of the most important parts of implant treatment, which is bone grafting and how it works in the body. This is a topic that many patients have questions about. First of all, you should know that bone powder is not something like plaster or cement. This material is a completely biological tissue and is compatible with the human body. That means when it is placed in the area with bone deficiency and the jawbone, it acts like a natural mold and helps the body to form new bone. What is bone powder made of? Depending on its type, it can be sourced from different origins. Processed human bone, called allograft, sterilized and purified animal bone, known as xenograft, and synthetic laboratory-made bone powder, called synthetic bone graft, which is a combination of calcium phosphate, hydroxyapatite, and body-compatible minerals. All of these materials are sterilized, purified, and thoroughly made safe before use to ensure they don't cause any allergic reactions or infections. How does the body accept bone powder? This is where the human body is truly amazing. When bone powder is placed in the implantation area, it acts like a scaffold or temporary framework. The body's specialized bone-forming cells settle on it and gradually begin to produce new bone. Over time, the bone powder is slowly absorbed and replaced by the body's own natural bone structure. In the end, a completely strong and stable bone is formed that can support the implant for many years. This process is called guided bone regeneration, or GBR. GBR. Why is it necessary to use bone powder for certain patients? Bone loss that occurs after tooth extraction, the presence of previous or old infections, unusually large gaps between teeth, previous surgeries, or a long period of time passing since tooth loss, all of these factors can lead to jawbone resorption. If the height or width of the bone is not sufficient, the implant will not have good durability. Bone powder helps create a stronger, more stable, and safer foundation for implant placement. So, is bone powder dangerous? No. Standard bone powders are completely safe. They undergo rigorous testing and have been used worldwide for many years. If used by a specialist and with reputable materials, the results will be very natural and predictable. Let's sum things up. Bone powder is more than just a commonly used supplementary material. This substance actually gives the body a chance to rebuild its own bone and creates the ideal conditions for a successful implant. That's why, in our clinic, we always use the best brands of bone powder and the latest bone regeneration techniques so that the patient can have a stable, safe, and hassle-free treatment. If you found this video helpful, be sure to share it with your friends who are considering getting implants. Don't forget to subscribe and like, and take care of your teeth too.